Hello, this is Michael, and today I'm going to tell you about important aspects of choosing the right name of your business in Russia. When you finally made a decision to create a company, the first thing to do is to decide on its name. The name of your company is the face of your business, and therefore you need to choose it carefully. We advise conducting preliminary marketing research. Choose an easily remembered and pronounced word, focusing on the core of your business. In addition, when choosing the name of your LLC, you need to rely on some of the rules enshrined in the law. Otherwise, the registration of the company will simply be denied. We will discuss these rules a little bit later. In accordance with the federal law on state registration of legal entities and individual entrepreneurs, two company names must be indicated, full and abbreviated. The full name must be in Russian language and include the words limited liability company. So the full name of the company sounds like this: Daisy Limited Liability Company. It will be used in all official documents related to the activities of the company. The abbreviated name may be indicated in several languages, well, Russian and any foreign language. It can be indicated in the internal documentation of the company and business correspondence. An example of such a name is Daisy LLC. The name of the limited liability company should not be too complicated, preferably indicating the type of your activity. At the same time, one should take into account the possibility of expanding the scope of activities so that even with the appearance of new areas of work, the existing name could cover them. Broad, generic names should be avoided. Based on the requirements that apply to the name of a limited liability company and legal norms, I'm going to make a list of what can and cannot be used in the LLC name. So you can use your own surname, first names of relatives and friends. This option is allowed, but let's be honest, they seem to be not very proper because these names don't contain information about the type of your activity. Then, abbreviations and compound words which are easy to remember and sound good. Words and parts of words indicating the scope of the LLC, system, consult, service, etc. And foreign words. You cannot use the words Russian Federation, Federal, Russia, Moscow and their derivatives like MOS. If you would like to include them in the company name, then you need to get a permission and pay the state duties. Names of Russian regions and cities, the consent of local authorities and the payment of duties are also required. Names of state authorities and local self-government, public associations and international organizations. Names of famous brands and companies. By the way, the name of the LLC may not be unique. The procedure of verifying the uniqueness of the business name is not provided by law. Therefore, the registration authority doesn't conduct such verification. However, the problems of such enterprise may begin soon after registration. While conducting business, a limited liability company may be renamed. Regardless of the reasons for such renaming, the change of the name is subject to state registration in the prescribed manner, so the following documents must be prepared for the tax office: a completed application form, a decision of the participant to change the name, a new edition of the charter in 2 copies, document on payment of state duty. A 5-day period is allowed for consideration of the submitted documents, after which a company representative must appear at the tax office for a response. Okay, now let's summarize. First, the business name must be in Russian language. If you want a name in other language, it is possible, but there also must be a Russian version of it. Second, there is a restriction on use of Ros and Mos in the company name. These are shortened forms of words Moscow and Russia. Third, the company name is not allowed if it matches with the names of ministries, departments and law enforcement agencies. Fourth, last but not least, it's not allowed to use swear words. Otherwise, the name of your future LLC depends only on your imagination. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for more useful videos from Braiden Consulting.